Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hi, Joe, how are you? Oh, Joe, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Hi, Pauline. Good evening. Good morning, Andrew. How are you? Hi, Brian. Hi, Seven Waves. How are you? Hi, Chris. Hello. Hi, Becca. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Oh, it's 5 p.m. Perfect. Hello, Margie. How are you? Hi, Sherry. You need my advice? Okay. What can I do for you, Andrew? Hi, Hazel Eyes. How are you? I'm well, thank you. Nice to see you. Hi, Nature Girl. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Tom. You're waiting. Hi, Dana. What's the vibe today, everybody? I can't stay on super long. I've been so busy. Oh my goodness. I'm in like exam season of school, so that's why I haven't been on as much. Well, Andrew, I can do one with you if you'd like. Hi, Diane. You're having warm weather in Florida? Oh my goodness, it is frigid. Oh, thank you, Pauline. I appreciate it. Hi, Hannah. How are you? How are things in Norway? I missed you guys too. You feel sleepy, Jen? I do too. I get it. Hi, Red Heaven. How are you? A reading about money? We can look into anything. Hi, Erica. Hi, Junior. How are you? Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. You're excited for what's to come? It's hot in Florida right now? Hi, Katie Louise. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Okay, Andrew. Sounds good. Sounds good. Junior, I just said hi to you. But okay. Anyways, I'm curious to know what your vibe is. Hi, John. How are you? I'm well, thank you. The energy has been interesting because we have so many aspects right now that are pointing at some wounds. I don't know if any of you have seen the videos that people have been posting about the weekend. Whew, my goodness. It's kind of one of those weekends where it's like, you know, be careful of conversations or being in situations that could get a little heated. Oh, John, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Hi, Shell. How are you? Yeah, it's definitely interesting energy, Alex, isn't it? What are you experiencing? So tell me, everybody, what's your word of the day? Oh, you're going to Florida in March. Nice, Pauline. Hi, Lucia. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hi, Renata. Oh, you're from Sweden. Thank you, Nuttons. I appreciate it. Well, Sherry, we're going to look into some of the energies today. I've got a couple decks ready to go here. We're going to see what's new. Hi, Maddie. How are you? You did? That's amazing, Maddie. Congratulations on your channel. Oh, wow, John. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Chris. That's very kind of you. Hi, Abiola. Happy Friday. Oh, it's Friday for you? It's Thursday here, but it's Friday, Friday tomorrow. Rebirth. That's a great word of the day. Evolution. There you go. You guys are in sync. I love that when I can bring platforms together, right? That's IG saying it, TikTok saying it. There's definitely evolution. I think that so many things are changing. The energy hasn't been easy the last few days, this weekend. We have a full moon coming up. I just posted for the full moon Zoom next, not this Friday, but next Friday, if you'd like to join. It's $22, and we're gonna get on Zoom and talk about the energies for a couple hours, and then I send you a personalized mini moon reading by the next new moon, which guess what, everybody? The next new moon, February 17th, is an eclipse. So that might be a great full moon Zoom to come to. So you've fallen in love, but it's a married woman and she's in love with you. That's a tough situation, Hannah. I know that's not easy. A lot needs to be addressed there, right? Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hi, Suresh. Oh, you're welcome. It just resumed. Thank goodness. Sorry, YouTube. If it cuts out in the future, just know that it's not me. It's the app. The energy has been really heavy the last 5 days or so for you, almost like Mercury retrograde. Yeah, it's been strange. I mean, we are getting into eclipse season very soon, right? Yeah, it is. Hi, Anne Marie. How are you? Well, let's get into it. Let's start pulling some cards and see what's the vibe. Okay. Like I said, I can't stay on too long. I have a class that I have to attend tonight. I'm gonna have some classes. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I've got a class now Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and then February 1st, Wednesday nights. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for like the next 8 weeks or so. But hi, Erwin. How are things in Holland? All right, let's get into it. Let's see. So current energy, Page of Swords. Ooh. Now, interesting. On this deck, hi, Claire. On this deck, it says strategic solutioning. There are classes on social media. So social media analytics is the one I took in the fall. There's social media content creation, marketing, SEO, and SEM. So yeah, lots of things that I'm studying. I'm well, Sarah, thank you. Inner happiness is your word of the day? I like that. I am always busy, Anne Marie. This is true. So that's why lately, like I've been at school, and I'm not at school permanently, obviously. Like at the end of the school year, I'm back to my regular scheduled programming. But you know, it's been school during the day, sessions after school, filming, you know, doing my readings, and now these classes, right? So it's a short-term pain, but a long-term gain, right? Oh, that's cool, Diane. Amazing. So yeah, strategic solutioning. I feel like a lot of people are basically trying to figure out solutions about what's next. You know, like what is the next step or the plan? And I always say we don't need a plan. We really just need intentions, right? So the mini moon reading that I send in a couple weeks after the full moon Zoom, it basically just checks in to see what are the energies that you're experiencing surrounding that new moon and clarifying. So some tarot cards, some oracle cards. It's about 3 to 4 minutes of a reading. So it's a nice little sort of like check-in after the full moon. But I think also the Page of Swords is reminding us to be logical and decisive, right? We want to make sure that we're sure about things. But sometimes before we're totally sure, we observe. And so how many of you would say you can feel, hi Ella, you can feel the observation? Are you watching somebody or something? Are they watching you? What's the vibe? So let's see what else we need to know. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. I look Norwegian. Well, Hannah, it's so interesting that you say that because my father was born in northern Germany, right on the Baltic Sea, right where the ferry goes to Oslo or goes to Gothenburg or very close to Denmark. So maybe that's kind of my heritage. You know, it's also like a Viking area too, right? Right on the northern part of Germany. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I'm going to break out into song any minute, Becca. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I'm so glad it's helped you. It's helped push you forward. Thank you. That means so much to me. So let's see. What else do we need to know here? So you're a quarter Baltic? Nice. Your mom has a brother in Germany? Oh, that's nice, Lucia. That's right. I must have it somewhere in my my DNA, Hannah, because like the eye color that I have is very much from that part of the world, because it's a very low percentage that have sort of that gray green eyes. Bonjour Mathieu, ça va bien? So I think that's kind of like where that eye color comes from, because it's very gray. It used to be more green when I was younger, but it's shifted. You always thought I had blue eyes? A lot of people think I have blue eyes. Oui, je parle français. Je suis prof de français. Can I speak German? You know what's funny? Very little. My father, when he came to Canada in the 50s, he wanted his children to learn French one day. So he never spoke German to us, which is sad in a way. So I can understand more than I can speak, really. Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. So see, I appreciate that. I always try to include, yeah, psychological or human behavior insights. Absolutely. Thank you for the kind words. Hi, Cass. So let's see. Okay, strategic solutioning, Page of Swords. Ah, the pearl opening up. You have blonde hair, green eyes. Maybe we're sisters. Hey, listen, you never know. You never know. I mean, my hair is naturally, like, I would say, a very, very dark blonde. But yeah, it's in my genes. You're German, Cass? Nice. So the pearl is about opening up emotionally. And I think that that right now is tricky, right? How do we be open, right? I always talk about perceived openness. You know, we think we're open, but we just go step by step and day by day, right? And we become more open as we experience new things. So let's take a look at the potential or the challenge. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. I've missed you guys all week. I've been like, I got to get on live, and I probably will be back on tomorrow when I have more time. But yeah, the pearl again, that pearl card does come out a lot. Hi, Harmony. How are you? No, we're not doing specific zodiac signs. We're just doing a general collective reading. Oh, thank you, Katarina. I really appreciate that. Hello, Dharmendra. How are you? Seven of Wands. Okay, this is a card that asks, are you on the offensive or are you on the defensive? Are you determined to stand up, or maybe a little bit held back? You know, sometimes I describe this as like a wounded animal in the corner, you know? So, oh, my nail color, thank you. Hey, listen, shout out to my nail tech, because when I went to get my nails done on the weekend, last weekend, I asked her to match it to the shirt that I have on. Well, not this shirt specifically, although it does match because I tend to wear this color quite a bit. But she mixed this one for me so that it could match the shirt that I was wearing. So I was very lucky that she's so good with color. Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate it. So yeah, appreciate the compliments. Yeah, I love them too. I have to say, like, she did a really good job, you know? Well, I mean, a Pisces and a Cancer are always a decent match. However, it's not just your sun signs that matter. It is the whole chart, right? We can't just necessarily look at the sun signs. Yeah, the shape, yeah, they're quite sharp, actually. I made the mistake of, like, when I'm in the shower, if you've ever done it, you know, I accidentally got my nail up my nose and gave myself a bloody nose, which you have to be extremely careful with. Bye, Lucia. Have a nice dinner. Do I do dishes? I put them in the dishwasher eventually. You did some power moves? Good. I'm glad, Sarah, to hear that. So, okay, Seven of Wands. Are we on the offensive or are we in the defensive? Well, the Knight says we're going to go full speed ahead. You know, full speed ahead. Sending you lots of good vibes, Tracy, that Jamie will be okay. We don't want to doubt that Jamie's going to be okay. So we're going to say, yes, Jamie's going to be okay. So let's see. Confident, messenger, fearless. You're back on dating apps? Good for you. Good for you. I will always advocate. I'll be an advocate for, or advocate. I will always advocate for people to put themselves out there, even when it's difficult. Even when it's, yeah, you need to, good for you, Harmony. You need to stay open. Exactly. That makes me happy to hear that. It's never about pushing anybody to be in a relationship. I always say, you've got to get the experience. You got to kiss a few frogs. You got to put yourself out there. You've got to know what you like and what you don't like. Experience is always your greatest teacher. So the fact that you're telling me that, you are too, Becca? Yes, 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 yes. Hey, listen, the thing about dating apps is we know that they're frustrating. However, it's very easy to swipe away, delete, block, and just keep on keeping on. Don't let anything hold you back. So sometimes you find the one when you least expect it. But you know when you find it? When you're confident in yourself, when you feel good in your own skin, when you know your boundaries, when you know how to say no to people. I know that sounds backwards, but when you know how to put yourself first, you get what you want. You love how happy that made me? Becca, it makes me so happy because I understand the fear. I understand why it's hard. Oh, hi, Karma. Look at this. I have a kitty cat. Oops, let me see. Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. I got a kitty cat that wanted to join. My little partner in crime. My little partner in crime. Hi, Valentino. How are you? Yeah, Bo baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hi, Karma. Hi, Karma Kittens, as I always call her. I just put lip gloss on, so if I kiss her, I'm gonna get fluff all over my face. But she wanted to make an appearance. My little baby. Oh, you were gonna ask about my cat? She is gorgeous. Thank you. See, Karma, they call you gorgeous. I almost called her Gretchen for a moment. Gretchen did send you. Oh, thank you, Sophie. I appreciate it. For those of you that know Gretchen, do you see Gretchen in her? No, the other cat is the one who doesn't like to get picked up. She doesn't mind getting picked up. She doesn't like to sit on your lap though, but she doesn't mind being picked up. You know? So, she's my little baby. She's my little baby. Yeah. All right, kitty kitty. I'll put you down before you make any moves. But hi, Rockin, how are you? Hi, Leslie, I'm well, thank you. How are you? Thank you, John, I appreciate it. So let's see, what should we focus on today? The devil, Capricorn energy, restrictions, addictions, codependency. This is the idea of feeling held back. So how many of you right now are feeling like you're searching for some freedom, or you're looking to make a move, or you want to break the chains of things that are holding you back? Un bébé à bras, oui. Nice. Yeah, she does like to be held. And that's okay. That's okay, Harmony. Go for it. Try. Go on those dates. And when I said Gretchen, Karma looked up. She's Gretchen's girl. Sometimes I call her Gigi for Gretchen's girl. So yeah. Let's see what we need to know about this energy of holding back. You're shy. But Leslie, you know what? How do you know unless you try? There's your answer right here. You got to go break the rules. The biker is about being a lone wolf and doing something out of your comfort zone. So that's what I want to see you guys do. I want you to try things that are outside of your comfort zone. Oh, you have 3 kitties in your house. Nice. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? Recent past is the 3 of Swords. How many of you recently have felt a bit of a broken heart or some sadness? Or trying to repair a broken heart? That's okay. It's great to have offers, but you can be selective. But I also want you to go out of your comfort zone and talk to people maybe that you wouldn't normally talk to, or give it a go, you know? Okay, so there are some of you who are dealing with a broken heart. Oh, I'm so sorry you went through that. But you're healing, and I'm happy to hear that. You're feeling it right now, heartbroken. Yeah, a lot of you are saying you feel heartbroken. You separated from your husband you've been with for almost 17 years. He's an avoidant and depressed. I'm so sorry, Sophie. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. Becca just said, be comfortable in the uncomfortable. You have to. You got to do things that are out of your comfort zone. Oh, Sherry, you feel broken. I'm sorry to hear that. Chris just said, been lost, broken, and back up. But yeah, you just keep pushing. You have to. What choice do you have? You know, my dad used to always say, you got to make it or break it. You got to make it. And, oh, interesting. There was a thunderstorm, a power shift recently. Oh, Corinne, I'm so sorry about your mom having stage 4 cancer. That's so difficult. And I'm sending you so much love. And I know everybody else does too. Libra and Cancer combo? It depends on the whole chart, Sarah. It's not impossible. You're ghosted but not heartbroken. Oh, ghosting is a tough one. You know, you're at a breaking point, Andrew. I think a lot of people are dealing with change right now. It's the unknown. You feel like you're on a treadmill, not going anywhere. So then you kind of have to figure out what is the root of that, you know? Hi, Cintra. Oh, thank you so much. How are things in Trinidad? You know, I think what we sometimes fail to realize is that we have underlying roots of things that have existed long before any of these relationships that we're dealing with, right? Is there an alternate Capricorn energy? You can't relate to the addictions, codependency. The only restrictions are the ones that are self-imposed. Well, so Kat, this is the thing about Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to mean necessarily addiction or codependency. That is one thing. It's like restrictions, addictions, codependency. It can be lust, like you can feel a lot of passion in the pants. That's been in the air the last little while. So that wouldn't surprise me. But I would say that typically, Kat, and you know this, we've talked about this, about Capricorn energy, and that is Capricorns have a fear of moving forward, right? That's why they have issues with knees. That's what rules the body part, or that's the body part that rules Capricorn. So a lot of the times it's just a fear of moving forward. And keep in mind, we are like just out of Capricorn season. Now we're moving to the ankles because Aquarius is ruled by the ankles, right? So if you're not aware that every zodiac sign has, you know, an ailment in the body. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day about, you know, like for example, Virgos, we get the intestinal, unfortunately, we get the intestinal stomach upset, you know. Libras get the psoriasis, you know. Hi, Jose, how are you? So Libras get like skin, psoriasis. A lot of people are having trouble sleeping. Scorpio is the nether regions. You're a Capricorn? Yeah, yeah. That's true for you. Pisces have issue with their feet. Jose, Sagittarius, it's their thighs. They're ruled by the thighs. Hi, Torio, how are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Moam. I appreciate it. Yeah. How about Aries? The head, headaches, migraines. So you too, Leslie. Taurus is ruled by the throat. That's why they tend to have a lot of strep throat or tonsil issues. Yeah. Well, we had these like solar, yeah, these storms. Absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at the strength position. Thick thighs save lives, Jose. I say that all the time. Geminis? Geminis, if I'm not mistaken, are shoulders, I think. So you have a lot of skin issues. A lot of the times the psoriasis comes from stress, right? Oh, you didn't know that, Matt? Yeah, you're a Capricorn too. Have you had any knee issues? Now, keep in mind, you're not just a Capricorn. You have many, oh, you're welcome. We all have different signs. So this says Four of Cups. Four of Cups is overanalyzing to the point of missing out on an opportunity. So how many of you have been in your head lately just overthinking everything? Should I do this? Should I not do this? How do I handle this? What do I do? How do I take the steps? How do I achieve my goals? Right? It's all good, Matt. The bird cage. So we are getting this energy of restriction, right? So the bird cage means you might feel trapped or caged. And so cancers, they deal with, they're ruled by like the chest area, okay? And they also tend to get a lot of acid reflux, cancer placements. You're a Sagittarius? You're in your head lately? Yeah, I think a lot of people are, unfortunately. You're hypersensitive, so overthinking. So let's take a look at the near future. Let's see what we need to know. Oh, the Lovers. You know, in the readings that I've been posting recently, there have been some interesting lovey vibes. Have you been having any important conversations with anybody lately? Or do you feel imminent conversations? Or do you feel things deeper than you thought? So yeah, interesting. Now, the Lovers here says euphoric choice. Love is in the air. Oh, there's some loud noise outside. Love is in the air. Let's see what we need to know about it. Oh, we're going to light it up. Yeah, the limit does not exist. Yeah. Deeper, you say. Yes. Yes, Alex. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's your first time here. Welcome, Drew. How are you? Hi, self-love. You think it's coming? A lot of pip lately? Yeah, there's a lot of pip. A lot of pip. The kerosene, it almost feels like there's a very intensive energy, very powerful energy. It does say stimulate on here. So, I mean, take that as it resonates. Yeah, well, thank you, Drew. Let the fire begin, says Jose. Leora is a very beautiful name. Well, we'll see. Suggested, oh, as I'm dropping cards. What was it? Oh, 2 of coins. Yeah, balance. We need to find balance. Good evening. We need balance. Set priorities. What are your priorities? What's at the top of your priority list? You know? It's your first time here? Welcome. Thank you for being here, self-love. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, Laura, that's a beautiful, beautiful name. I like it. The hammock. Your priority might actually be some rest and some rejuvenation, you know? You deal with a lot of acid reflux. If it's coming, why don't you see it? Because you're not meant to be given the playbook ahead of time. The thing is that we're always trying to look ahead, you know, and look, our past is definitely not our future, and our past is not our present. And so if we are constantly trying to live in the future, we're missing out on the present. And if we're constantly living in the past and holding ourselves back, how will we ever get to that future that we want to manifest? Hi, Julie. You know what I mean? So I think that, as I always say, trusting the process is the most important thing. And sometimes we're really trying to think ahead. And as I used to always say, I haven't said it in a while, is I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner in 2036. I really don't. Do you? Like, can you confidently say this is for 100% what you're going to have in 2036? I really don't think so. So how can we even profess to know? We cannot read the future. If we want things to unfold, well, then we have to take it day by day and step by step and be aware of what we're saying, what we're doing, how we're making moves. What are the root causes of the things that have happened? Right? It's not easy. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. You have green eyes too? Nice. All we can do is TTP, my friend. That's really what it is. Hi, Maria. How are you? So what do we need to know? 10 of Swords. Something is dead, done, and over with. This is like saying I've had too many swords in my back and I don't want to do it anymore. It's like, let it go. Start. And whenever I say start new, remember something. We're not starting at zero. We're starting with knowledge we didn't have before. You're never, ever, ever starting with zero. You've been through a lot. You have knowledge. You can apply that knowledge. What do I always say? Take what you've learned from the past, apply it to the present so you can have a better future. Hi, Bumblebee. I'm well, thank you. How are you? See the urn? You got to grieve it. We're in the new, Becca. We're definitely in the new. Sounds good. So yeah. I mean, this is what it's about, you know? Are you willing to grieve it? Are you willing to actually let it go? Are you willing to start something that may be different than what you're used to? Good for you, Matt. So it's been a couple days since you quit smoking. Good for you. Keep going. That's right, you got to earn it. That's a great play on words, Chris. Let's see the hope and or fear. You're going through a lot of changes, but awesome changes. I'm glad to hear that. Look at the Page of Coins, okay? Oh, thank you, honey. That's very, very kind of you. I'm glad that you're here too. This says recognized opportunity. We all have an opportunity right now. You felt swords in your back at times, have I? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, people want to see you do well. They don't always want to see you do better, right? And I was telling, it's interesting. I was having this conversation with a student today about problem ownership. It says more about another person than it does about you. You know, when someone can't, you know, understand or be there. Hi, my friend. How are you? So, yeah. Oh, merci. You say that all the time? Yeah, it's problem ownership. Like, really, like, whose problem is it? It's not my problem. It's not your problem. I mean, it's their problem, right? But we all have an opportunity right now. What are you studying? What are you learning? You know, and that's how we get offers, is by studying new things, sparking new energy. Okay, so let me ask you guys all a question randomly. What have you done in the month of January to spark new energy into your life? Tell me. I've been, as you know, I just told you I'm taking classes, right? So I'm taking courses on social media, 3 of them. I told you I'm a crazy person. However, that's my way of sparking new energy. It means I'm going to study, learn some new things. Thank you, Joshua. Hi, Darren. How are you? And I'm going to go on some adventures. I'm going to go out to places that I haven't been to in a while. I'm going to do new things. Good for you. So healing, journaling, you've quit alcohol, you started going to the gym, intermittent fasting, driving again. Yeah, PTSD, I totally get it, but you're getting over. Good for you. The 2 of you are always together, Darren. Hello to both of you. Hello to both of you. Yeah, I mean, you bought a keyboard, been doing more things, you enjoy going to the gym. I'm glad you have strength training. Good for you, Kat. I'm glad to hear that. You've been meditating, healing frequencies. Yeah, Becca. Becca went to Vegas and saw some amazing Backstreet Boys concerts. Everything you try is different. Outings, restaurants, and meeting new people. Amazing. You're trying healthier and making ginger shots. Hey, good for you. Yeah. Posting videos to your IG account and learning lots along the way. Good for you. I'm happy. Investing in your work. Did something you've been putting off? A new skincare routine? Good for you, Jose. I'm very, very happy for you. Expanded the business, set up courses for others, new partnership overseas. I'm very happy to hear that. Good for you. You stepped out of your comfort zone. No more fear. Doing what makes you happy. No, I don't speak Italian, Mary Lou, but I can understand Italian. That's something I'm very blessed with, having French as my background, but also